What's going on, everybody? Now let's talk about the while loop. Now, unlike the for loop, the while loop is similar. All right, for now, I'll just leave it here. I want to show you what I'm referring to when I say it's similar. A while loop is used to make a decision, but one of the most reasons why we use a while loop is it continues to run for a specified reason. So, just like when you say while is a statement that predicts or that gives us a definition of a state of time. So we can say while, right? A good example, x, no, let's first define a variable outside to make it much easier. So I'll just say int b is equals to 1. Yes, int b is equals to 1. So, no, let me say equals to 5. Yes. While b is less than, while b, yes, whilst b is less than, no, while b is still greater than 1. Yes. Then you can easily tell b what to do. A good example is we want to print the statement, hello, I am Ghost. Right? Now, while b let's say b is equals to 1, and while b is less than or equal to 5, yes, while b is less than or equal to 5, it will print the statement, hello, I am Ghost. Now, if we run it, as you can see, it keeps on printing, hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost. Why? Because at the end of the day, within a while statement, you need to tell it that, all right, once you have achieved the task that I want you to achieve, you need to what? You need to implement something called a break statement. Now, a break statement will stop the code from running a couple of times. Are we together? The break statement will stop the project or will stop the code from running a couple of times. So, in other words, let's say, all right, whilst b is less than, whilst for initially b is equals to 1, while b is less than that, and then we tell it, all right, so for you to move from your current position of 1 to the next position, we are just going to say b plus plus as a break statement. I have to stop this one, which was running an infinite loop. And if we run our project, as you can see, now it is printed while b, oh no, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it looks like it was printed more than, oh yes, why? Because our while statement is still there, sorry. So if we run our code, as you can see, it has printed what? 5 times. Why? Because we have told it that, all right, initial starting position is 1, which is this part. Maximum threshold is this one, and incremental or decremental is this part. In other words, we have just repeated a for statement, but utilizing something called a while loop. Now, as we talk about these while loops, I want you to understand that there are 2 types of while loops. There is a while loop and something called a do while statement. Now, a do while statement is what you define as a post-test loop. It tests the condition of something after it has executed at least once. Why? Because you will tell it, all right, for you to be able to do what you're doing, right, you need to first do the task, then you can compare. In other words, a good example will be, it is telling you to go to work. Only after you have worked are you then going to be told how much you will be ending. So for now, let me just put this as a comment so that it does not execute our while loop. And I'm going to run our do while. So remember, starting position, threshold. So where do we put the last statement, which is the incremental or decremental? That's one of the most important question or important concepts in what? In loops. So do, if we run it, it will run an infinite loop like the last time. Why? Because we just told it where to end, but we told it where to start, but we didn't tell it how to move from the first point until the last point. So what we can do now is we can say, after you've done, or after you are done doing the print out statement, you can now just say b plus plus. Now, if we run this code, it will run hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost, hello, I am Ghost 5 times. What did you notice? Same thing like a while loop. And let me just repeat the for statement so that you see that our for statements or our looping statements are actually something similar. Oh, I have to specify data type. Int b is equals to 0, b is less than or equal to 5. Oh yeah, b is starting from 1 now. And b plus plus. And then we've got a statement to be repeated. Like that. So if we can take a look at these statements, you've got a for statement, you've got a while statement, and you've got a do while statement, all doing the very same task. Now let me just change this. All right, I'll leave this as Ghost. The other one, I'll make it right Ghost Inc. And the other one, I'll make it right Ghost Inc. Gaming. Now, if I run this code, it is supposed to print 5 of Ghost Inc. Gaming, 5 of Ghost Inc., and 5 of Ghost. If I've run it, all right, let me increase my output window. Sorry about that. As you can see, we've got 5 of Ghost Inc. Oh, what did I remove? Let's take a look at our code and what we removed. All right. So let's use a different variable here. Let's just say copy that so that it does not affect. So I'll make it C. And if we rerun it, yes. So we've got 5 of hello, I am Ghost Inc. 5 hello of I'm Ghost, 5 hello I'm Ghost Inc. and 5 of hello I am Ghost Inc. Gaming. Now what are we noticing? We are noticing that the while loops, they actually work the very same way. So whether you're going to use a for statement, you're going to use a while, or a do while, the choice is yours. At the end of the day, we are still achieving the same concept, the same thing, based on the looping mechanism that you have chosen. Now, remember what I said. The do while will execute at least once, even if it does not meet the requirements, whilst the while will execute so long this threshold or this condition is being met, just like the for statement. So the first 2 of these ones, if the condition is not being met, then they will not even execute at once. But this do while, it will first execute and do whatever it is being told, and then check was it meeting the conditions or not. When we define further with loops, you will understand that do whiles are known as post-test, whilst while is known as a pre-test. Why pre? Because it tests the condition prior, whilst this one, it tests the condition post execution. Now, which one is the best? Honestly, it depends on what is being answered or what is being asked from your question. Thank you so much. Let's meet again for our next tutorial on switch case.